My name's Jason Clam. I'm a maintenance supervisor at Divisional Headquarters in Cleveland, Ohio. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm from here, over on the west side, near Lakewood. Growing up was, I had a single-parent home. We didn't have very much money. We had very modest living conditions. My father was an active alcoholic addict. We kind of scraped by. When I was in high school, I was addicted to my own substance abuse. I was an alcoholic, and I didn't finish high school. I just dropped out of high school and left home, and I thought that that would be a better route for me. In the very beginning, I felt like I had lost everything. There was nobody else around. I was quite alone, and I really had nothing else to hold on to. And I think when I really first got on my knees the very first time, I was probably in my darkest hours. I didn't really have any care for living anymore. Jesus, please come into my heart, and please help me to not drink today. Please help me. I said a simple prayer that, you know, God, please relieve me of bondage of myself. Please relieve me of, you know, the addiction problems that I have, you know, and I think that day things kind of got a little bit easier for me. Praying for the first time for me was a difficult thing because I had never really applied a Christian lifestyle to my living. From there it grew, and I started working at the Salvation Army in 2010, and I really had, I was Christian, but I had no foundation, I guess. But it wasn't until I started working at the Salvation Army that I started meeting people that they kind of steered me in a direction and made me understand a little bit more about it. Major Kathy Mayer got these booklets, and we were doing a study on Daniel. She failed to tell me when I signed up that it was like kind of geared towards women. I'm like the only guy in there.
Look back at Daniel 1:4.
So in 2012, I was asked to go to youth councils, and I went, and it was a very spiritual experience for me. I remember at one point during youth councils, I was kind of standing back at the back wall, kind of watching everything take place, and Major Sedlar came up and talked to me. She put her arm around me, and she said, "We love you, Jason," and I think my eyes watered. I almost started crying at that point. I went to youth councils feeling like an employee who was setting up a stage, and I left youth councils thinking, wow, I think I'm like truly loved here, you know? That was awesome. Just recently I went to New York for a cadet seminar, and that further broadened the horizons and showed me what God has in store for me. He keeps opening up doors every day. Things are looking really good.